All right, what's up, y'all? What's up? It's your boy Dame. We get into it. Dame, right now the vibes. We got OG. Go ahead.
What's up? You know this motherfucking OG, the motherfucking prettiest. People call me Kenzy, that's my name or whatever, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm OG, bitch, to all you bitches.
Big OG. All right, we're gonna start this off a little different than most of my shows because it's Sis's birthday. You know, so we're gonna start this off a little different. You know what I'm saying? So,
Can I get a happy birthday from you?
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! So we gotta take a shot to the birthday girl. You know what I'm saying?
One shot for the birthday, yeah.
To the new captain of town, Cole. How you feel? Was the birthday shot or that was just like a... She feel good.
Birthday shot on started to 12. This is pregame.
It's 12. It's cool. It's 12 somewhere. Midnight. We're gonna be there.
12 midnight, we're gonna be, I'm gonna be on somebody's floor looking like this.
That Bob. Let's say Bob. Say Bob gonna be like this.
Okay.
All right, so what's up? Let them know. I mean, we know who she is, but still, we need an introduction.
What's up, y'all? OG the Prettiest. Y'all can probably have seen me on South Central Betty Season 2, DEJAVU Season 1, the original. And y'all see me on South Central Betty Season 3 and DEJAVU again for Season 2, which I show my ass, and these hoes don't like me. Oh, motherfucking, when they say I do too much, you ain't doing enough. Okay. So I'm here, I'm doing an interview with my brother, and yeah, let's do that one.
Big one. Not the little one. So, what made you... Okay, so South Central Betty was your first show, right?
Uh-huh.
So what made you get into that? Like, have you always wanted to be a reality star, or was it kind of like it fell into your lap type of thing?
No. Before TV, I did hair. Yeah, and I eat the styles up, and I specialized in bobs and baldness. I had a fucking hair ingredients. It's called Get Back with Kenzy. I need to actually get back with that. That was my hair care line. It was called Get Back with Kenzy. It regrew the edges. Some people have like alopecia. I did that at first, so I was all into the hair industry. Of course, I was in the military and stuff like that. Me being on TV, whew, I did not expect for me to get this far from being on TV, and I'm just thankful for it. Hair was really my major. Hair was like everything because my mom and my dad did hair. So.
Okay, mom does hair too. I'm hair size too. So
yeah, so it was kind of in my blood. So I kind of did that one, and I just kind of got tired of doing that because it was like so many people is doing hair. People can put wigs on.
Anybody, they do what they sell. Yeah.
Anybody can do an install.
Absolutely.
But when it came to actually doing hair and treating hair and taking care of the actually real hair
under the wig,
yeah. I feel like it wasn't a lot of stylists that's doing that, and I feel like they pushed us to the corner and go with these new people for the moment.
Right.
These wigs is not gonna be forever because now you see people wearing their real natural hair and people in their songs saying, "Oh, I wish I had a bitch with natural hair and natural this and natural that." So me, I'm a more person of being natural. So kind of like put myself on that back burner when it came to hair. So I kind of went to South Central Baddies, not knowing what to expect. I wasn't really a fighter. I ain't gonna lie.
For real?
No.
For real?
No.
Dang, I thought she would get down. I'm not even. Am I wrong? Cause I thought she was getting down before the show. I thought she was just like, "This is what I do. Come on, let's go."
No,
that's what I thought.
I could. Yeah, I have.
Yeah, you
like,
can.
You know, like I fought. Because of course, growing up as who I was, it was kind of hard, but it wasn't hard enough. It wasn't too hard for me. Yeah. Because I'm Kenzy.
You built for this shit.
I'm built for that.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I wasn't expecting to fight. I just did what I had to do, and people love me because of me. Not because they see me fighting, they say, "Oh, we stand on business." No, I have a personality. I have, my heart is loving, is open, is big. So at the end of the day, I just want people to see a different side of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like I didn't get the chance to even show
the real you.
The real me.
Outside of all the extra stuff.
I'm very creative. I'm very outspoken. I'm very outgoing. I'm a musician, I sing.
Hey, the whole I tell you, she sings, she can rap. Really, y'all sleep. She can do it all. We can have a conversation next time she's spitting bar.
On my side.
I'm like, oh.
On my side. And it's just natural,
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Then it was a song playing, she starts singing. I'm like, wait, you got the vocals too? I know. So y'all sleep. And you sleep on yourself because you put music out.
I have a lot of music. Actually, I
Oh,
have,
for real?
I have a
Okay,
lot of
okay.
music. I have not dropped anything. I used to drop on SoundCloud, and it's just like, I'm just wasting my time on SoundCloud. And I got DistroKid, and they robbed me. So I was like, you know what? No.
It made you put bad taste in your mouth. Like,
Yeah.
I'm cool.
So now I work with a manager, and
Okay.
she's getting me everything that I need to do, so I can start releasing some music. I have some dope music, really, really dope music, and I need y'all to hear that.
So where can they find you? Or you ain't brought it out yet?
I have some songs on SoundCloud. You can go look at it. It's called OG the Prettiest. My page called OG the Prettiest. I have a couple songs on there.
Okay, so how did you end up on South Central Baddies? Was it like an Instagram post and you was like, I could do that? Or just like call you direct, like, hey, come to the show? Or like, what actually made it happen?
No, how I met Barbie was at a gas station. And I met my sister at a gas station, and we clicked right away. It was around the time of, I think, Thanksgiving or Christmas, and she invited me over, and we just been sisters ever since. She's like, Kenzy, I'm about to go do this show. They already filmed season 1. They've been begging me to come to season 1, but I really didn't want to go in by myself.
Yeah.
Cause,
need some partnership type thing.
Yeah, it wasn't really like she was, needed me there, but she just wanted somebody there.
Somebody she knows.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I went there and I did my big one, and I've been there ever since. So it wasn't really like me intentionally going there, because I didn't know nothing about these reality shows. I didn't know nothing about South Central Baddies. I didn't know nothing about Baddies. None of that, Zeus Network. I didn't know nothing about that, because me, I was kind of always in a shell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always stood to myself. I always did what works for me. And I feel like I wasn't around a group of people that could put me on TV or do all this extra, stuff. So when I got around Barbie and she was like, oh, I know this person, I know this person. I was like, okay. She's like, well, sister, we finna get connected because this is our journey. Yeah. And we started together. Dope. Yeah. So I think Barbie, thank you, SoCal Barbie.
Shout out to Barbie, big Barbie.
Shout out to Barbie.
That's what's up. Okay, so take us to the military, because I was thinking about going to the military. Actually, when I was like 19, I was about to go to the military. I was. For real? And then I ventured out. I said, venture out another route.
And I wasn't even going to go to the military. You know why? Because people was like, oh my God, Kenzy, military, I don't think it's for you. The lifestyle you're trying to live, I don't think it's for you. But the military said different. I scored high. I was the highest one I scored the highest out of my whole school on the ASVAB. And that put me at a higher rank.
So you could pick your job that you really want to do.
I didn't have to go into the military and really listen to the military and just go to a job they told me to. I got to pick my profession. Right. And so that's how I went. And went there, got Purple Hearted, and Purple Hearted I got out at 100%. So I'm at 100% right now, and people has been in the military for like 40, 50 years plus.
And not getting that.
And not, they barely getting 40%. So I'm blessed and I'm honored for that. Shout out to the U.S. Army and stuff like that. But the military was good. It showed me a lot, and I feel like that's why people gravitate to me, the way they do, because it structures you. It gives you that discipline and when to turn it on and when to turn it off. And when I got connected with now that it's TV, that was like, you are great for TV because you know how to turn it on and you know how to turn it off and you know how to listen. Right. So when you listen and be slow to speak and listen, you'll learn and you'll go far. So if you go far, then the sky's the limit.
Absolutely. That's real. That's regular knowledge. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so growing up, like, did you always know that you were going to transition, or you never really, like, what made you want to transition? Was it like were you always had like a feeling, or was it just like, but it was kind of like, I'll never do it type thing, or was it just like, I'm gonna do it?
Y'all wouldn't believe me if I told y'all this story. My grandparents, they were like, I lived in a small town. We migrated.
From where? What small town?
In Alabama.
Oh,
I lived.
Yeah,
okay. I stayed in a small town with my grandparents there. Originally, Detroit and stuff like that. So, I moved to Alabama. My grandmother, it was like in a small. I'm talking about, it wasn't even right here. Like the county was so small to the point where everybody was my cousin.
Everybody. Yeah.
Everybody was my cousin.
That's like me from Bakersfield. Everybody know everybody.
Yeah. So the whole thing is, I grew up in that small town, and it was just so small, and when I got out,
closed-minded.
And when I got out, I was like, damn, this is what I want to do. But going back, my uncle, he had a fucking car lot where he fixed cars. It was like a baseball field. Big ass baseball field, like 4 or 5 years up. Hella cars. And I used to sit in the car and I would act like I'm driving. I would act like I'm living in this big city, didn't know what Atlanta was. Because I was young, so I was like probably like 5 or 6 years old. Didn't know what Atlanta was, didn't know what none of these big cities was. LA, I didn't know nothing about it.
You know, type thing.
You know, because I was in a small city.
Closed off kind of to like the whole world.
So when I migrated, and it was just like, dang, like this is what it is. So I sat in that car and I was just like acting like, oh my God, like I'm gonna be a girl, I'm gonna have kids, I'm gonna have a husband, I'm gonna do all these things. And I sat in that car for hours, y'all. I swear the window it was one of those old cars where you can roll the window down with the little thing
on the side.
On the side. So I would sit in there and I would act like
just manifesting, just like picturing like this is what I'm about to do.
And I never knew my life would be
what it is now.
Like it is now. And everything that I did in that car, it has come to reality.
Yeah.
And so that put me in a mind state. I already knew I didn't like girls. Let me tell you why I didn't like girls. Because I was my mama's right-hand man. I'm going to tell y'all that I was my mama's right-hand man. And every time, my mom was young, so every time she would go to the club, she was like, come on, fat. Come on, help me find my go get my girdle. Go find that heel. Or, come on, help me put these tracks in my head. And, you know, just her right hand.
You just feeling like, well, I can do that too.
Yeah, like I was her right hand, you know. Man, so her getting dressed, you know, in front of me, and I see Cootie Cat and all that, you know, the whole thing. And it kind of like, you know, it put in my mindset where I can't have sex with a girl because I done already seen my mom's stuff, I done seen my sister's stuff. Like, if I'm doing it to a girl, I'm picturing my mom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You turned out like,
so I was like, and I always would hear my mom say stuff about niggas. Like, they always is niggas about niggas in that. So I'm like, oh, I like niggas too.
You want what she want.
I want niggas too. So I started to see niggas that I like, and I had this one crush in I think it was like 2nd grade. His name was BJ. Me and BJ, I'm talking about, he was like, and he's straight now. He's straight, and I guess, you know, kids go what they go through. He's straight now. He got a family. He got kids and stuff like that. And so we would always not go to PE. And my teacher, she was my cousin. Like, again, I grew up in a small town. The principal was my aunt.
Damn.
My grandmother was the crossing guard. And I had a lot of cousins that were teachers because they had a small college that was called University of West Alabama.
Okay.
And that's in Livingston. So everybody go to that college, they get their degree, they come work at the school they went to. You know what I'm saying? So all my family was in there. And
you was being fast.
I was being fast. So I'm like, girl, I'm not going to be. So she would let us roll our net out. She would turn, you know how they bring the little big ass TV on that little stand.
Yeah.
Watch TV and we just lay there and go to sleep. So that was my childhood boyfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My right hand of God. So BJ was my first actual boyfriend. That's the first boy I ever kissed. You know, it was too young to even have sex and like
nobody doing that. But still,
hugging, holding hands. You know. And they knew because I was always a little feminine little boy, you know what I'm saying? So that's what my experience. So it taught me a lot. He taught me a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because he always played the man role, and I always played the girl role. We would always play mom and dad, and with the other kids in there. I'm the mom, he the dad, and he's all my damn children.
Hey, y'all ready?
So
now, all right. So BJ, that was the love of her life growing up.
So it was fun. It was fun, and I just knew I didn't know that I wanted to transition. Like I didn't know.
That was like the transition is like completely different. So it was like I'm gonna do all that.
Yeah, but I already knew that I was a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like I already knew. I always would play the mama role. I always would, sneak in my mama heels. I always would, doing 27 pieces at fucking 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Like she been in hairstyles, been in girl, like that's
doing it.
It's natural. Like,
it's natural. And it comes to me so natural. So that's why I break through it with ease.
Like it's just who you are. It's not like you're trying to be something. It's who you are.
Yeah, this is who I am. My mama can tell you the same story as well. She'll tell you everything.
Like, I seen it.
Like, I seen it. She's like, I knew before my baby knew. So, yeah. So that's how I become who I am. And I didn't know too much about trans. So when I moved to Atlanta and I seen different trans, I was kind of scared because they had the big faces. They had the...
they be doing them cheeks. What is it? It's like the
it was silicone
yeah,
shit. And that's way before the stuff
that's
that they
trend.
have now.
Yeah.
So
because they was trying it out. That's like getting the silicone in the butts.
Mm-hmm.
No, but they didn't really know because y'all trying something new. So as
Right.
you see now, the silicone they ain't what you're supposed to do. By the time they don't know, you
Yeah,
know,
so
because testing something out, and you
Mhm.
find out they ain't it.
Yeah, so I didn't know, but it kind of scared me. And then my first time going to the gay club, and I see all these guys that look like girls, and some of them actually look like
girls,
females.
yeah.
I'm like, I had to ask my friend, is that a girl?
Real
Or is that a like he was telling me,
Right.
that's a trans. Every girl you see here may be trans, and there may be some real girls in here. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's how I learned, and I knew that I didn't want to look like them. I knew I wanted to look more girly than anything.
Yeah.
So I had this one lady. She come up. She said, "You thinking about being a girl?" Because I really tapped into my femininity. So when I would see those people, and I had this one lady. She told me, she's like, "Are you planning on being a girl?" Because I just had tapped into my feminine side, like really dressing like, you know, not really like a girl, but more of like a femboy. And she's like, "Are you gonna be a girl? Because your face is just hitting. Your face is just hitting."
Or you could be, you
Yeah,
could
you
be
could be a girl.
Yeah.
Like you could be a girl. And I was like, if I'm gonna look like that, no. She said, no. They only look good at night. She said, what you want to be is a girl to look good in the daytime and at night. So you don't want to be a nighttime girl. You want to be a daytime girl. And I took heed of that, and that's why I paced my transition the way that I did.
So how long has the process been? So what age were you when that happened?
I didn't start right away when she did that.
But you took heed, like, okay.
I took heed, and I studied it, and I kind of learned, I kind of grasped, and I was kind of asking questions to different people. It's like, hey, like, you know, trying to figure it out because I didn't have the resources. You know what I'm saying? Again, coming from a small town,
you don't know what to do,
you know, didn't really know. So I'm asking questions, and everybody was like trying to keep the secret from me. And I'm just like, what do y'all see? They was like, well, we want you to stay a boy.
Gatekeepers.
They're like, we want you to stay a boy. I'm just like, why you want me to stay a boy? It was like, because you're handsome, this and that. I'm just like, oh, okay, well, child, bye. So I did my own research. I did what I need to do, and it's been 4 years now. So.
Okay. So was it like a? But how, as the progress keeps happening, you just feel more like, okay, I'm me. I'm becoming
me.
Like as we grow you know how we all grow every day.
Every day I wake up,
growing
it's something
into
new.
you. Like, okay, this is who I am. Like, this is what I'm supposed to be. Like,
every day I wake up, it's something new, and I be like, oh wow. And I call Mom, I'm like, Mom, look. She's like, oh yeah, you coming into it. Like, this is what becoming into a woman. Yeah. You know. So, and I'm glad to have my mom.
Yeah, that's good that she's on your side through the whole process. You know, that's a good.
It ain't been easy, but it's been worth it because I've learned how to love myself when I'm doing this transition. Because a lot of girls lose themselves in the transition. Doing the way they get so eager to look like something, and they get so depressed, and they stop their hormones and they start drugs, and they think that drugs they're gonna help them cope with the hormones. You can't do hormones and drugs together. And they're just gonna
mess you up.
It's gonna mess you up mentally, and it's gonna detransition you.
So have you had any surgeries? No. Oh shit, I'm getting into it. I don't know. I say no. I say natural. I thought it was a no, but I think you're getting into it. So.
I got another surgery coming up.
So wait, what was the other one? Like skipping.
I have another surgery coming up.
Okay, we can save that for me to the other podcast.
Yeah.
Or the other interview. We can save that.
We're gonna have a surgery talk.
Oh, is that? Hell yeah.
Yeah, because I'm about to get my breast done. So we're gonna have a surgery talk.
Cool. We can do it before. We can document somehow, some way, like before, after something. We're gonna, Cool. Let's do that.
Let's do that one.
Take a shot in the beginning, y'all. This little sis right here. So somebody in the comments, they asked, how did you have kids? And I'm sure a lot of people probably don't know how did you have kids. Do you have kids or you have a kid? Two. Okay, so how did that come about?
Before my transition, I had a baby. Didn't know what the fuck was going on. Didn't really know. Was young.
Wait, so how does this happen? Because you didn't say you didn't like girls. So it was like a planned thing? Or it was somebody you fell in love with? And then it turned into...
I tried to please people. I tried to please people.
Okay.
And it got me a baby.
Okay.
And
Right, got a baby out of it.
They didn't know what I was doing. And I tried to please people
Right.
because it was like, oh, he's man up and this and that.
She's like,
And-
come on, oh baby. Then.
Yeah, and plus I was in church too, so and I just felt like, oh, okay, I need to, try to prove these people wrong. Like, I'm just like, so I did it, and the baby came, and then the second time I had a cesarean.
Okay.
And he's 4. His name is Carter. And
Okay. Shout out to Carter. Shout out to Jordan.
Jordan and
Shout out to
Carter.
Jordan Carter.
And so that's how I have kids. No, I did not push no kids out. I wish.
Right, that's what I wanted to know.
I wish.
Oh, you could, you would, huh?
I would. I would have like 20 because I love kids. I would probably have fucking daycare plus 2.
Right. If she could, she would.
On my soul. Yeah.
On my soul. They love that on that. No, that's too on my soul. What y'all saying? Somebody that met Carter, he was so sweet.
Yes, he's a little sweetheart.
And they said another question on there, so we can bring it up now. And we're gonna kind of just go kind of around.
Yeah.
So they were saying, so I'm gonna just spin off other question, but I'll go to the question.
Okay.
So they were saying, how'd you feel about Tasha K? Cause I watched that too. I did watch it. And I was like,
she's an ignorant black woman.
But you know, I met Tasha K one time because she also did Apple Watts interview. That's my best friend. So she did her interview, and she was so sweet. It's very nice. But I know how stuff can, But when you ignorant to certain things or stand on certain things, it can come across as like, hold on, wait a minute, pause.
Like I did not come off to Tasha K disrespectful the way that she came to me.
Yeah, I didn't see that either.
She said she actually liked me on the show because I stood up for women, and when one of my colleagues got into it with a real female, I got a lot of backlash from defending real women and biological women, because we all real at the end of the day, biological cis women. I got a lot of backlash from people saying, oh, you fall over, they don't like us anyway, why would you fight for a cisgender woman instead of a trans woman? And I kind of felt hurt by that too, because that is true, because as much as we want to say, oh, we want to give the respect to the cisgender women, a lot of them don't give us respect.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us look at us as a joke, as a mockery.
Yeah.
And so I really felt bad for fighting her. You know what I'm saying? And I had to make it right. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I felt so bad for fighting her, because at the end of the day, we go through this shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we might not be right here side by side, but anything that she's going through, it reflects on us because we're in the same community.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
Going together, yeah.
And I can relate to her story as well as she can relate to mine.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to learn to, again, be slow to speak and quick to listen.
Yeah. But it is kind of to what side do you pick though? Or is it not picking no sides? It's more authentic to how you feel and who you are type of
It's
thing,
authentic when it comes to me. It's genuine when it comes to me. If I'm going to say something in regards to somebody else, it's because I feel like, oh, I have to say something, because if I don't say nothing, nobody else will, and they will continue to do it. Mm-hmm. So when I put my feet down and voice my opinion as loud as I can, because I'm loud as fuck. On my soul, I'm loud. I'm loud as hell. I'm ratchet. I'm ghetto. And I'm Benji, and the shit got me drunk. So at the end of the day,
me too. I'm feeling. I'm about to say, can you run it back? And I say, you run it back in the shower.
And I felt really bad, at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, I really didn't have no beef with her, and I feel like I kind of like overstepped my boundaries when it came to certain situations. Yeah. And I can take a full accountability of that, and it takes a lot in a person to say, that when it was wrong, you know what I'm saying? So I made it right. And we're not the best friends.
But just cool. But squash what's going on and move forward. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I like that. See, kids is really real, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. If y'all don't know, y'all gonna find the fuck out. For real shit. So out of all the shows, before we go, let's take one more shot. It's been authentic.
We're in our moment.
Okay, so how many shows? So you did South Central Baddies, you did Las Vegas. Wait,
South Central Baddies, DEJAVU.
DEJAVU.
Only 2 shows.
But Las Vegas, that's what I mean.
But 2 seasons on both shows. Yep.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, I was the original on
So
one
they
show.
bring you back each time at least.
They bring me back.
Okay.
They know to bring back.
They know. They know.
They know.
I already signed both shows. Damn, it's kind of, I bet it's probably hard to pick. But what would you say is your favorite out of the two?
My favorite?
Yeah, what is your favorite out of the two?
My favorite, I gotta say South Central Baddies. You know why?
I knew you was gonna say that too.
Because South Central
They
Baddies
started the whole thing.
gave me what I needed.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. To get you ready for everything else after that.
To everything else. And I got picked up from South Central Baddies. I was the first transgender to get picked up for all show. I was the only transgender on there besides Sydney Star.
Yep.
And I had some cross dressers on there. And
Cross dressers
and niggas and wigs and stuff like that.
Hey, can I say something too? You're actually the first transgender on my show.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah! You know, I'm always
Hey,
saying
you're
motherfucking
the first.
And I love me because
You're
like I know a lot of people that try to hide who they are, and if you hide who you are, let me tell you something, you hiding your blessing. You're hiding your blessing.
Because if you wasn't who you
hiding-
were, none of this
None of this would happen.
You be in the military, just
Yeah.
military.
I'm
it
proud
up.
to say I'm trans.
Military it up.
Niggas come to me, they be like, "Oh, you so pretty." Yeah, I'm trans too, pretty like trans.
Okay, so that's what. So, all right, first question. So, do they know as soon as they see you, like, okay,
Most niggas
or they
don't.
really don't know?
Most niggas pretend like they don't know, but I'm gonna be real with myself because I'm a real motherfucker.
Yeah.
I can't be real with you. I can't sit on your podcast and
Not
take the
expecting
phone.
real, yeah.
I'm not to the point where I'm totally unclockable, but there's some guys that really look past the strong features and the tallness and the slimness because there are biological women
There
that
are.
exactly like me. You know what I'm saying? So when they see me, they automatically like, oh, that's golden. And you seen it for yourself this whole weekend.
I'm good.
You seen it for
They're
yourself this
like
whole weekend.
animals, huh?
and so when it comes to me, I'm still working to be who I am. And that's not a negative. That's a plus because when you can say honestly that you're working to do that, that's a plus. And so my goal is to be unclockable, but I always will be honest because my life is worth living. You know what I'm saying? I have built myself to a point where I don't want to die because I ain't tell a nigga that I was trans. It's not that deep. Either you gonna like me or you just kick rock because
That's
somebody
some
else
shit.
will,
That's
and you
some
know what?
shit.
Somebody else gonna pay to be in my position. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I gravitate to me,
Yeah.
and what's for me is what's for
you.
me, and it's not for me, it's not for me, and I just let
That's
it be.
it. So you've never been in a position to where you don't really just. So you're in a position to where you don't tell them what it is. Or
I
you've
tell
always
them.
been real, like this.
I tell them like.
But okay, so this is what I want to know. So when do you tell them? As soon as you meet, hi, I'm Kenzy, and I'm
No.
So
No,
when
no.
do I would? So that's awkward. Like, hey,
I get
like,
their number and they get my number
Yeah.
and they text and I be like, we texting later. Oh, you so pretty, you chocolate, this and that, you bomb, this and that. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be honest because I'm a real person. I keep that. I'm gonna get that out the way. And
That's
you see
good.
it.
That's
I'm gonna get
good.
it out the way. Hey, I'm transgender. This is what it is. This and
Yeah.
that. They be like, oh wow, is it really? Like I'm like,
Yeah, that's really what it is.
That's really what it is, and they be so shocked. They're like, "Are you really trans? Like, are you really? Are you telling me that because you don't want to talk to me, or are you telling me that because that's real?" And I'm like, "That's real. It's not that I don't want to talk to you because I didn't want to talk to you. I would entertain you. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I tell them, I let them know, like, hey, I'm trans. The ball is in your court now. So I done dribbled my shit and I went out of bounds." Or I shot the free throw. Or,
What you gonna do with this?
what you gonna do from now? So it's really up on the guy whether
What they wanna
they
do.
talk to me or not, and I don't get turned down.
Mm-hmm.
Much
Okay,
that they're
yeah.
like, "Oh, Kenzy, you brick and you don't have your titties done and this and that." You this
She
and
said,
that.
I've seen in real life. In real time.
That don't mean nothing. Surgery do not mean nothing when you authentic to yourself.
Who you are, yeah.
Surgery don't mean nothing. You can have the overless body. Your body can be over. You can be outside, bitch. I'm talking about parading. I live in LA where there is a host stroll. And these bitches is killing the bitches in the strip club. I said, trade places with these bitches. Trade places with these bitches. Go in the strip club and let these folks come outside because y'all look better than the bitches. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is, it's not what you look like, it's how you carry yourself. If you carry yourself like a woman, you want. And the reason why I don't tell them right off, like I am trans, because I don't want no commotion.
Right there in that moment.
Yeah, because some guys may take offense to that.
It can be triggered, like they feel like way about themselves, like damn, I like you, and
now
you
you
be a
a
trigger.
nigga,
Like,
like,
wait,
you a whole
whoa.
ass nigga. Like, hold on, wait, hold that.
So you got to keep it cool.
So I talk to them now. I be in my feminine zone. I tell them, you know, I talk to them, like have great conversation. And when they leave and I get their number, they text me like, hey, you know what you doing? I'm like, hey, I'm chilling. You know, on my way home, and text them, hey, I got something to tell you. I'm trans. You know, I'm like, oh really, for real? And it goes from there. And
Whichever way, yeah. Yeah, she's still pulling, y'all. Still pulling. No, I'm happy. What else y'all want to know in the comments?
My niggas keep it
Keep it
real.
real. I'm about to say, I seen that.
Yeah, I have to keep it real.
You gotta keep it real because it is like people are crazy out here in the streets.
Because last year, well, not last year, last week, a trans girl got stabbed on a Las Vegas Boulevard and she died.
Shit. Damn.
And
For the same thing, huh?
don't even know what to call it. I guess I don't
Probably
know.
the same thing. Probably some
Don't know.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, her Kitty Holmes. Rest in peace to you, girl. And I love you. And whew, unfortunately, this has to end like that. But God needs you best, and I love you. And girl, get your rest, cause it ain't worth it here, girl. I'm telling you.
Let's be better.
We all gotta go, girl. We gonna see you over there. When it's our time, we all gotta go. And I just feel like, you know, people need to take heed of that. Like,
Yeah.
how many times did we have to keep losing that sister to open our eyes up to just be honest and just tell the truth? That's why I always stand on business. People like, oh well, Kenzy she always tell a joke, but she never tell a lie. You know, she's not gonna tell a lie.
Right.
I can't do it because at the end of the day, I don't owe nobody a lie because I don't owe nobody nothing. I'm
That's
going to
true.
tell you what the truth, and if you can't take it, then that's on you.
Yep.
I'm going to tell the truth, regardless. Just how I was raised. I'm
That's
sorry.
it. Solid.
Solid.
All right, so I seen somebody ask. They said, "Are you ready for the Dollhouse?"
I'm ready.
So that's
for
on Now
that.
TV, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And this is the first fully transgender show, like 100% all trans women. And I think it's gonna be good. We're gonna have a lot of beef, but at the end, I think
You already got beef? We'll get their names. So you're going to keep right.
I think we all gonna put it together and come as one. I'm hoping for the best because I don't want it to be labeled as, oh, them niggas out there fighting. They supposed to be girls and all this and that.
But if you look at the other shows, think of Bad Girls Club. That's what they do. Think of Baddies. That's what they do.
Fight.
Think of Basketball Wives. This is what happens, though.
But guess what?
Bad Boys
They
Club.
don't get
This is
judged
what
by
happens.
that. They don't get judged.
I don't
like
think
that.
they do, though.
They do.
They
but
get a bad rep, like I said, every fighting with like they do.
They get.
But I see what you're saying. This the first time, so
Yeah.
it's like let's do it different.
They
Yeah.
get judged if they can't fight. They don't get judged because they females and they
Right.
fighting. We get judged because we
Like
trans.
these niggas and
yeah,
It could go a whole other way.
So I mean, it's okay to fight and argue and cry together and laugh together, but in the day we need to put it together because guess what? We losing every day.
So it's better to stay
When we
together
think we
than separate.
winning, yeah, we might have a good day today, but tomorrow you never know
Somebody
what
else gone.
the storm is going to
Yeah,
hit.
that's
You know
true.
what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, make it count while you're here, and when you have the opportunity to be on these shows, do not wild out like how they want you to wild out because at the end of the day, it's only going to paint the picture that you don't want to paint because I'm right now it's rebranding myself, and a lot of people's like,
And I think let's show you. You're like, I'm not fighting this stuff, huh? Yeah.
it's like, Kenzy, you changing. Like, you're not the same Kenzy. Yes, because I'm learning. I'm learning. I wasn't desperate for the clout, but I was so amped because I really didn't.
I'm on TV. Let's go.
I'm
Whatever
on
y'all say,
TV,
let's
you
go.
know what I'm saying? I was
Yeah,
more
yeah.
amped. But now I'm calm. I did 4 seasons. It's my 4th reunion. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be my 5th reunion. And it's just like, I don't have to do all that no
For
more.
what? Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm
Like we were
gonna-
talking earlier, I said when you on the shows, fight one good time. But like you said, you fought one good time. They still want to fight.
They still want to
So
fight.
it don't even count. 'Cause that's what I be thinking. Because like if I on the shows, I'm gonna fight one good time and just hurt somebody real bad. It don't matter. They gonna still want to fight you.
I want to fight her.
She want to fight me.
Yeah, I want to fight her.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
We got somebody just dropped in. Before we get there though, because I know you got some beef boiling. Before we get there, what beef do you have with anybody on the new cast for Dollhouse?
I don't have beef.
Or who has beef with you?
personally, me, I don't have beef, but someone have beef with me. I think she's just a bandwagon ass bitch. She's a bandwagon ass bitch. She want to fight me over the girl Joyce. Well, me and Joyce is cool.
Oh, so y'all cool? Y'all
We're
cool?
cool now.
Okay.
So why you want to continue to have that?
Is Joyce on the show too?
Yeah, she's
Oh,
on the
okay,
show.
okay.
And you know what I'm saying? We're not the bestest friends. We don't talk every day. But at the end of the day, we did stick together at DEJAVU. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like we fought on there. Shit, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, people fight and we get over it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like she's a good person, and and I'm a good person. We just so misunderstood to the point where people just nitpick. They want us to fight. They want to see us act like animals. And when we choose to love ourselves, and people get mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
I can see that. So are y'all gonna be a duo in the house? You think?
No, I'm not saying we're gonna be a duo. No, we ain't gonna say that. We ain't gonna say that.
Like too far.
But if a bitch get on her top. Two bitches get on her top. I'm on.
Oh, yeah,
I'm on the other bitches on my song.
Okay.
I'm on that dick like that. Like what's up? On myself. Get on my bitch. On myself.
On myself.
Get on her. If a bitch get on her top like that. On myself. I'm on her top. I'm at your fitty, bitch. That's the OG.
But in that thing, y'all just cool. Like it's fine.
Yeah, we cool.
Ain't no
You know what I'm
beef,
saying?
like-
We cool. I fucks with her. Like she. Like we don't have no beef, you know what I'm saying? We don't have no beef. I don't have no beef with nobody, and like they made a group chat, and everybody basically started their beef from the group chat, and I have not been in a group chat. I have not argued, and for
So
me
you're growing.
Yeah, so for
You're
me
growing.
to be on somebody's hit list is crazy to me.
But you're one of them fighters where like they gonna want to fight you, so
and-
you gotta kind of.
Because of the storyline.
But then true.
They want that following.
But then, so then, what do you do? Do you go in the house? Wait, y'all haven't filmed yet, though, right?
No, we haven't filmed yet.
Oh shit, it's coming up, y'all. Okay, so you get in the house, do you kind of be like on your like, whoa, shit, where
If I come in the house,
or do you come in the house where it's like I'm just chilling, but of course you're watching your back, kind of like,
oh
you
yeah,
can't trust none of this shit.
But bitch, catch me off guard. That's the worst for them.
Because they'll keep
when
going
you
and going and
sleep,
going and going.
when you sleep, bitch, I'm drowning you and I'm beating the fuck out of you. On my soul, bitch. Ain't no bitch saying.
Wait, so how does that work? So back in the day, OGTV, they have cameras and security all 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
They got like that.
Yeah, a
So how
camera.
you gonna slide through?
Huh?
How you gonna slide through when they sleep?
I'm gonna tell the camera follow me because they love the message shit, and I'm an OG too, so they gonna listen to what I'm saying. Come on, I got me a bucket of water. Come on, I'm gonna wake this shit up.
Hey, no, do like Judy. Remember she had cereal. Remember?
Fuck the cereal. I'm gonna water these hoes. And when they shit on myself, oh, you trying to play with me, pussy ass bitch? Oh, okay. But no, I'm coming to the house because I have no beef. And
So come in. I was gonna say, probably come in just cool, calm, like
I'm
what's
gonna
up.
be calm and collected.
But of course, the third eye gonna be working though.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like these type of shows, like people want to fight, and they're gonna want to fight you.
Yeah.
Based off of who you are. So right off top, like I gotta fight her. And I gotta do my big one on her.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you gotta be.
And I was gonna get my breast done before.
Do it after.
Yeah, I was gonna get it before. But
Yeah,
it
it's
scared me
episode.
because I know, like, I can't.
They're gonna try to fight you.
I can't fight if I have breasts, like, cause it's like your breasts have to heal. They have to drop, and you don't want that breast to pop out your socket, and you have to go back into surgery.
Do it again.
And do it again. I want my shit done the right way. So when I film this, I could be okay. Then I go get my breast done.
I say film the show, then we're gonna do our post-op surgery
reunion
on here, and we're gonna get it cracking like that.
And then my reunion,
Don't do
I'll
it
be
before. They're
here.
gonna probably hit your titties. No.
Yeah, they want.
That's what they want to do.
The girl section is gonna be on my titties. I'm saying no, you're not, cause I ain't gonna get none before I ain't.
How I know this? How I know this? I already know.
I mean, if you want to. No cap though. Yeah, like I mean, like I have no beef with nobody in that house. Like I really wish the girls well because at the end of the day, like not to toot my own horn, but I made it possible for y'all, you girls. You know, not only me, but the rest of the trans girls that was on the network before everybody else. We made it possible for us.
Now
you know what I'm saying?
It's a whole platform.
Yeah.
The whole situation.
I'm not saying bow down to us. I'm not saying be out.
But it's be cool. Like
I'm saying pay homage to the people who paved the way for you. Sydney Starkin paved the way for us. Amari Scott didn't pave the way for us because you know why? When I was going to combative with Tasha K, Sydney Star was right there. She didn't open her mouth. Everything that she said to me is reflecting on you.
What you say? Like
you
back
a trans.
there.
I'm a trans. Oh, you got a dick between your legs? Sydney do too.
See? Well, see, they never just said they're kind of like
you know what I'm saying. So
you spoke up for what was really happening.
And I feel like I'm a new girl that's coming up in this society, which y'all have been in there 10, 15 plus years.
And you
I feel like
these
y'all
stories
should had my back, and I just like they didn't have my back. So at the end of the day, I just felt like, you know, I'm gonna start now where
behind you,
behind me. So now I'm gonna put them behind me. So I'm now the
front runner.
The front runner.
Yeah.
So if y'all have a problem and y'all need somebody to speak up for y'all, here I am.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid.
Yeah.
Ain't no bitch gonna do too much to me. What you gonna do? Beat my ass? What you can't
You
kill
can
me?
fight,
You gonna
so
go to jail, bitch. You gonna go to jail. You kill me, you gonna go to jail. So what you gonna do? Beat my ass? It's gonna be hard to do that.
So all the people you fought on the network, who would you say gave you a run? Not even a run for your money, but who would you say was like a, you know, like a, okay, cool. Like you know, like we got it out, like you know.
Like to
You know, because some people I'm sure you just
keep-
dog.
to-
So I'm saying somebody was like, oh, you can't fuck with me, like.
Joyce.
Yeah, you think Joyce? Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Okay,
Most
okay.
definitely. And I'm a real bitch to say that.
Yeah.
Like, she's not. She's
And that's
not,
why we made y'all be cool too. Like, yeah, you know, we can hang with each other. Like,
yeah, she's not a scary person. And you know what? I told Joyce that. I said at the end, because how me and Joyce got into it is because of Barbie. You know what I'm saying? They got into it on the internet. That's why I learned to stay out of the group chats. They got into it. You know, I was defending my friend. And I told Joyce, I said, girl, I have no problem with you. I said, but I'm a ride for my friend.
Yeah.
I said, but once you become a South Central baddies, ain't no other bitch gonna be able to do the thing. The things that we did to you, they're not gonna be able to do that to you. Because guess what? I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stand in for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help. The
Yeah.
same way I help Barbie, I'm gonna help you. At the end of the day, I'm gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? So I had that in her inbox, and I told her that. She's like, yeah. You know, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna ride. Once you become a South Central baddies, I feel like we locked in. You know
that's
what
how
I'm
it
saying?
should be. I feel like, yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what it should be like.
And
Y'all
so-
start, y'all, you know, locked in.
Yeah, so we cool. You know, we cool. We
Y'all cool,
cordial.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And she, you know, we fuck with each other. We cool. You know what I'm saying? We don't talk every day, but
But it's cool. It's like, but even the realest people, I feel like, yo, close friends, you don't have to talk every day.
yeah, you don't have to talk.
Or my close friends, we don't talk every day.
You know where we stand. We know where we stand.
Yeah, that's it.
There's
Ain't nothing to
no
talk
beef
about.
and no hard feelings. You know,
Yeah,
I
and that's
fuck with her.
good. And that's a
I
big
really do
thing.
fuck with her. I do. I fuck with her.
So when does filming start for this show? For Dollhouse?
In a couple weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, in a couple weeks, probably like 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
So it's coming up. It's coming up.
Okay.
Be on the lookout for Dollhouse, South Central. You know, South Central Dollhouse. You know, it's the first trans show on Now That's TV. If you have not did so, I need y'all to subscribe to Now That's TV Plus. And if you have Now That's TV and your app is not working, I need you to re-download Now That's TV Plus, upgrade your shit, and yeah. And we're gonna do that one. Come watch your girl OG the prettiest.
You know what I'm saying? Plug it in. So any closing thoughts? Anything you want to say? Anything you need to put out there? Like anything.
Anything
It's open. Anything you got to say.
Me, don't seek validation from a person that you think is the same.
Valid.
Is that is on the same level as you?
Yeah.
Because guess what?
You're not.
If y'all on the same level, you can't seek validation because guess what? Y'all right here together. She ain't been no further than you. She's no lesser than you. He's no taller than you.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't seek validation from somebody that's in the same level. Get in those rooms where people that's making millions. Don't be so quick to speak, but always have that listening ear. Concept. It's a concept how to be successful.
Yeah.
It's a concept. There's nothing
That's
in this
right.
world is too hard
Mm-hmm.
for you to do.
That's real.
If you got feet, walk on them.
Man.
Step on that little mustard seed.
That little
little faith.
Yes.
Because let me tell you, my story is similar to Taraji P. Henson.
Mm-hmm.
In the year of 2021, my baby was 1 year old. I moved to Los Angeles, California, with $1,500.
Man. Made it work.
$1,500, and that was from the county. That was on my EBT card.
That was it. But that's the reason why. Like, I moved to New York, I only had $700 to go to New York.
Whew. And that was on the
But it worked. You gotta do what you gotta do. It works.
That was on the
You gotta
county.
believe in yourself.
And I'm not afraid.
You gotta
to
believe in
tell my
yourself. And that's
story.
like me, like, let's say $100, yes. Remember, I was telling that in the car.
People was like-
pillar the post, but guess what? I was on Vogue magazine,
People was
GQ.
like-
Yeah, you got it. And look at your TV, but you have to, it's all about yourself and what you believe in yourself. Nobody can tell you shit about what you got
People
going
was
on.
like, Kenzy, why?
You sound stupid.
That's like,
You sound hella crazy.
Stupid.
What the
Why would you
fuck?
take that
Who
1-year-old
are you?
baby?
And all these millions of people, what makes you so different?
You took that 1-year-old baby and you moved from Atlanta
That made it work.
and come to California. Didn't have a home.
Nothing.
Didn't have a car.
Nothing.
I had a suitcase, my baby fucking stroller, and his diaper bag.
In a dream.
In a dream.
Boom.
And an ass whooping.
For my mama, because she cussed me the fuck out. But get
Yeah,
what?
everybody thought I was crazy. What the fuck? You want to New York? Yeah, I am.
Yes.
I left. That's when I first left Vegas. Actually, I'm like, yeah, yeah.
$1,500. My mama can vouch for me.
Mhm.
My mother, Kendra, can vouch for me. I moved to LA with $1,500.
I made it happen.
I didn't have $1,500 when I came to LA. I had $200. And guess what?
That's true.
That was enough for, and because guess what? It was a Sunday that I came to California.
Yeah.
My ticket was $3 something. I will never forget. It was like $328. I had $200 in my pocket. I knew on that card that I had $1,500 on my card
Man.
from that county building. And that Monday morning, I went there, get me a new card, and I pulled that $1,500 off, and I've been here ever since.
I ain't looking back. And that's all it takes, really, just having a dream. Like I was talking earlier, I was talking to Drea, look like another singer. She said the same. I was talking to her, I said the same thing. There's no testimony about a test. You know, you have to go through it to get to it, and nobody's gonna see your vision but you.
It makes me so emotional.
Because people will think you're crazy.
They think I'm crazy.
People would think, are you on
they
drugs?
call me everything
Something
in the
is
book.
wrong with you, but no, I can see what you don't see though. That's the thing. I can vision. It's
God
clear.
said, I'm gonna give you a vision,
It's
but you gotta
clear.
write it plain.
Yeah.
You gotta make it plain.
And it's clear as day, but nobody else can see. You go to sleep and you would dream this.
Yeah.
You would live it, breathe it, you feel it, you know
And
it.
that's my
and you just
story.
gotta go.
That's my story.
And thank you for sharing your story too.
Thank you.
And I know it's more to it. I know
It's more. It's a
I know
lot
it's
more to it. But we're gonna get into.
We're gonna get
that.
into it. Yeah, we're gonna get into it.
get
Because usually
that.
we're in the studio, so we're gonna get into it. This is just a nice introduction, but it's definitely gonna get more in depth.
Nothing is too hard for God, and it's nothing too hard for you.
You know what I'm saying?
Understand that. And y'all look a mess,
Natural
but
flow. It's okay. It's not.
it's the day before my birthday, and at 12 o'clock, I'm gonna be somewhere drunk.
And outside.
Country ass nigga and a dunk.
So my problem with you is you were supposed to do my hair, and this is what happened.
I'm sorry, y'all. We can
I'm
interrupt
sorry
it.
to interrupt it.
We can interrupt it.
Let me tell you
Who's
about
this?
this bitch.
What happened?
She was supposed to do my fucking hair, and then you booked me to do my hair, and you never did my hair.
Oh, you want to fight?
I'm not.
Oh.
Fuck up.
Wait, hold on. Wait.